Developing across Australia and around the world, which is being labelled the biggest IT outage ever. Airports, banks, supermarkets, healthcare, government services and news organisations all affected. It happened suddenly and without warning, causing chaos as it impacts every aspect of our lives.
Utter confusion at airports across the country. The only notable arrival, a global tech outage bringing computer systems to their knees.
We've checked in online, but we haven't been able to get through.
All the kiosks were down, like online check-in was down, so just been waiting here and going to see what happens.
The planes may be able to fly, but the check-in system's grounded.
Check-in and departure system is still offline.
This was the moment Sky News was taken off air.
Part of what he had to say.
Fuzzy screens as the international blackout spread down under.
This is probably the biggest outage of computer systems globally that we've ever seen. If we think about the scale of the Optus outage just last year, this is that globally.
Cabbies in the street, left in the lurch, all communications down.
I noticed thing around 3:55. I'm getting in on the tunnel with the full coverage. As soon as I go out, there's nothing happening.
Shoppers queued at the checkout, hit and miss if the register was working. Some supermarkets closing their doors altogether.
I think about 10% of them are working, maybe. The queue's quite long, and they've started telling people as they go in now that they're probably going to be waiting quite a while, I think. So, yeah, cash is king, I guess.
Shalom. Call HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High, name of His only begotten Son, name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to our teachers, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. And as you see in this video, it says global IT outage shuts airports, stores, and banks down. All right, and this is just a prelude of what's to come. Okay, this like the caption says, this was a test run from the elites. All right, and they do these things where they test, they run tests, you know. And this is like we was bringing out in camp. Hey, this is happening more and more often, showing you that there's going to come a day where everything as we know it is going to change. All these things that you people, you know, take for granted is going to be no more. You know, these things are going to get shut down. This system is going to be shut down, and indefinitely for good. And the Lord has put it in our spirits to come out here and speak on these things, to warn you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, telling you that you got to repent. You better come back to YAHAWASHI, because the inevitable is coming. Okay, the collapse of America is inevitable. The fall of America is inevitable, and you see it right here. All right, and you saw in the end, the guy said cash is king. This is, and the article even came out saying this is the problem with what do you say, digital banking or digital currencies. You see, at the press of a button, you know, the whole system can go down, and this is what they want. This is what they want. So they're going to say, okay, yeah, we have to bring in the MOTB. Everybody got to be tagged. You know, they had the problem with the checkouts in the airports, so so everybody got to be identified. You know, the stores, which I was in the store not too long ago. This was, you know, maybe a month or two back. And the store was packed. The store was packed. You know, had a cart full of groceries, and the storm was raining outside, and the storm shut the systems down. So everybody had to wait for the systems to come back on, man. You know, and I had already started, almost got done checking. You had to rescan everything, so it was just a bunch of confusion. All right, but it says the banks were down too, so the big banks are going to go down, and it's just go to show you that we are definitely at the end of this thing, man. Okay, the end of America is closer than we can ever imagine, and this is why it's time to lock in. It's time to, man, to really get, to get on point with YAHAWASHI, in hopes that we can be delivered from the destruction that's coming. Because the majority of these people, they're going to be caught up in it. All right, they will be caught up in it. So let me go right here. It says, this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1 in the NLT. It says, I will climb up to my watchtower and stand at my guard post. And that's what we're doing. Okay, we are standing at a guard post watching. Okay, the Lord said, watch as well as pray, because we see these things happening in the earth. The Lord is, giving us the heads up of what's to come. It says, there I will wait to see what the Lord says and how he will answer my complaint. Then the Lord said to me, write my answer plainly on tablets so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. And that's what this is about. You know, you don't come into this truth and, you know, make up shit as you go. No, you have to carry the correct message. We are giving you a warning from the creator of the universe. All right. To tell you what is coming. All right. You know, you got these pastors talking about prosperity and it's peaches and cream and it's going to be all good. No, it's not going to be good. It's going to get very bad. Okay. It's going to get very bad. All right. It says the vision is for a future time, which we're in the future. Okay. We're in the future now. It says it describes the end. This is the end of what? The end of Esau's rulership, the end of Esau's kingdom. And it will be fulfilled, and it will be fulfilled. So when the scripture says this, the scriptures don't lie, man. All right, this is going to be fulfilled. This is going to happen. All right. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. So this isn't going to be delayed for much longer. All right, this isn't going to be delayed for much longer. And this past week I've been, you know, out of the country. I was in Mexico, and the whole lifestyle there is completely different than here in America, man. You know, people have a lot less, but they're a lot happier. You know, here in America, these people they have too much, man, and they have no appreciation. You know, they don't believe in a higher power anymore. You know, so the Lord is about to checkmate this place and turn it upside down. All right, and America is going to be destroyed off the face of the earth. The rest of the world is not going to be destroyed. America and the land of Israel is going to be destroyed, but America is going to be destroyed indefinitely. All right, nobody's going to ever be able to inhabit this land again, and rightfully so. We see why. All right, and that was my first time actually leaving the country. I've been here my whole life, so imagine being on the soil of America, then going to, you know, another country. The vibration is completely different, man. And, you know, when you have this understanding, it makes all the sense in the world why the Lord is going to destroy this place. All right, it makes all the sense in the world. It says, look at the proud. They trust in themselves and their lives are crooked, but the righteous will live by their faithfulness to the Most High. And these Americans, you know, the land of the proud, the free, the brave, or whatever they say, these people are proud, man. You know, they're in their own little world. Everybody's in their own little world. All right. So when the system goes down, people are going to lose it. All right. People are going to lose it. They're going to freak out. They're going to start acting crazy, all sporadic, you know. And this is why the Lord has given us the heads up. If you understand this knowledge and this truth, that was a blessing and mercy from Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI that you have this, man, because the Lord is about to really turn things upside down here. All right. And the whole world is about to feel it. Let me go right here real quick because I posted this video. And this is one of my favorite scenes from the movie The Dark Knight. It's one of those Batman movies. I can't remember exactly which one. I think it was The Dark Knight Rises or something like that. But it was a very important scene from the Joker because this Joker was a villain. You know, he was like an anti-hero. All right, but he was this villain, and he makes a great point because he's telling you that, hey, I'm just ahead of the curve. You know, and they think that we're the bad guys because we preached this gospel and we for the prophets of doom. You know, but guess what? We're telling you what's coming. You know, if anything, we're the good guys because we're warning you of the inevitable. All right, so let me play this real quick. It's a lot.
You see, in their last moments, people show you who they really are. When the chips.
Let me pause it right there. I'm gonna bring it back. But he said, in their last moments, these people that you just saw in that video, in their last moments, they're gonna show you who they really are. You see them all acting all calm on the camera and trying to be, you know, cool and collect. But these people are going to freak the fuck out. They're going to lose their minds. They're going to have no stability. All right. They're going to completely lose it. All right. When the chips are down, you're going to see who these people really are. All right. Your average American is going to turn to a cannibal. Your average American is going to turn to a murderer. You know, the worst things you can imagine. OK. Wait till they can't get, you know, a hold of these things that they've been getting so freely, you know, here in America, man. People are going to get it how they live by any means. Play in the back.
You see, in their last moments, people show you who they really are. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
And that's us. They they act like we're the monsters for teaching this truth and teaching this gospel, but really we're just ahead of the curve, man. We see what's coming. The Lord has given us the eye salve to be able to see through the bullshit, all the facade, all the bullshit, man. All right. So let me go back. And these people right here, you know, they're going to eat each other, literally. Okay, literally, they're going to eat each other. All right. So the water Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawadah for giving me this understanding, and you as well that may be watching this video. Be grateful, praise Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawadah for everything that He has given us and shown us, you know, in these last days, man. Because you could be just as lost as everybody else out here, you know. But yeah. So bringing that back, it says Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4 in the NLT. It says, "Look at." Let me go ahead and play this. It says, "Look at the proud. They trust in themselves." These people trust in themselves. Their systems, you know, America, you know, their currency, you know, their government, their president. Their lives are crooked, but the righteous will live by their faithfulness to the Most High. So the righteous, okay, which are the elect, Lord, when we be part of that number, they're going to live by their faithfulness to the Most High. Okay, the just shall live by his faith. All right, we're not going to be able to depend on these devils, man. You know, we're not going to be able to you know, pull money out of an account or, you know, swipe a card. No, we're going to have to trust in Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawadah. It says, "Wealth is treacherous, and the arrogant are never at rest. They open their mouths as wide as the grave, and like death, they are never satisfied." These people are never satisfied. Okay, they ain't never satisfied. You know, it says, "In their greed, they have gathered up many nations and swallowed many people." And that's what America's done. Okay, in their greed. Okay, destroyed many nations as well. So guess what? Now it's all going to come back upon America. It says, "But soon their captors will taunt them. They will mock them, saying, 'What sorrow awaits you, thieves?'" And America is you know, the house of thieves. Okay, what's that scripture? That they shall dwell in the house of thieves. Roughly paraphrasing, the chariots, the angels. So hey, the Lord is watching over this place because He has something special in store for America, man. Okay, and they stole this land. And then they stole, you know, this land from the Native Americans. Then they stole the Negroes and brought them over here, so-called Negroes, and brought them over here to serve in captivity. So when the Lord comes back, we are going to be found in this man's hand. Okay, still in this man's hand. It says, "Now you will get what you deserve. You've become rich by extortion. But how much longer can this go on?" You see, so this can't go on much longer. That's why you're seeing these little outages and these little, you know, things happening, you know, in the earth. It says, "Suddenly your debtors will take action. They will turn on you and take all you have while you stand trembling and helpless." And that's going to be the spirit of America. Okay, you're going to be booties unto them. You're going to be helpless, you know, trembling, because you have plundered many nations. Now all the survivors will plunder you, and all these nations are going to turn against America. It says, "You committed murder throughout the countryside and filled the towns with violence. What sorrow awaits you who build big houses with money gained dishonestly? You believe your wealth will buy security, putting your family's nest beyond the reach of danger." And that's what America has done. Okay, because now these nations, they're planning on shooting nukes over here. Okay, and completely consuming this place, man. All right. This is why it's important to fear Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawadah and serve Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawadah, because these people, they don't know what's coming. They have not a clue. Even though we're out there telling them every day in the middle of the streets, they have not a clue to this day. And the Lord set that up. The Lord made it that way for His purpose. 2nd Ezra chapter 7 verse 42. Then answered me, He answered me and said, "This present life is not the end, where much glory doth abide." So this present life that we live in right here, man, in this you know, polluted land, it says this present life is not the end, where much glory doth abide. So this ain't the end all be all, man. America ain't gonna last forever. This place is coming to an end. It says, "Therefore have they prayed for the weak." Okay? And that's what we do. We pray for the weak. It says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time. So there's going to be a day of doom. Okay? And all this is leading up unto the day of doom. Okay? Armageddon, the day of destruction, the day of the Lord's judgment. And he's going to judge this place, man. That's what it's leading up to. The end of America, the final finale of America is going to be thermonuclear missiles raining upon this place. But before that happens, the Lord said when he come, there shall be already fire, in the earth, man. This place is going to be in shambles. It says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time and the beginning of immortality to come, wherein corruption is past. So immortality is coming to who? The children of Israel. The Lord is about to change this place, man. I just saw a video where it was some Edomite protesters, or somebody. There was looked like they was all it was an organization or something, and you had Jakes, the water boys, the water boy Jakes that be selling waters in the streets. They crossing the streets, and them Edomites, grown ass men, was calling them the N word and shit, man. Just being demons, But the immortality is coming to our people, man. Immortality, we're about to be changed. All Israel shall be saved. It says, wherein corruption is past, intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and the truth is sprung up. And truth is sprung up. So right now, a truth is being sprung up in the world. Okay? It says, then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that have gotten the victory. And we are about to get the victory, brothers and sisters. We are about to get the victory. And Esau is about to be destroyed. Nobody's going to be able to save him that with his destruction, and nobody's going to be able to nobody's going to be ever able to oppress us again. Okay? And that's a beautiful thing. All right? Let me grab this right here. And let me say this too. I kind of been, which we spoke about it. I didn't have the best service either, so I'm able to do these things now. But this whole Trump thing, man, is a bunch of bullshit too, bro. All this stuff is rigged, bro. They already had all this set up. This is already planned. It's all going according to the Illuminati card game. But I was watching this show called The Boys. I believe it was the Elder Malcolm that put me on that show. He did a video on it a while back. I started watching it, and today I just finished the last episode of the 4th season, right? And in that episode, in this last season, they're talking about an election. And my, what time are we in where this whole election thing is going on, right? But they were talking about election. They were talking about assassination attempt. It's all those keywords right there on TV. That's being played out in real time. In the earth, in America, man. So that showed you that all this stuff is rigged, man. Everything is going according to their plan. This is all orchestrated madness, okay? But it's going to come to the end of this place. It's going to end up being the end of this place. So call HALAL YAHAWAH that we can see that. This is Isaiah chapter 33, verse let me grab it in the NLT. Let's grab that in the NLT. Okay, see what it says in the NLT. All right, because boy, we are blessed to have this knowledge, man. You got to be grateful. You got to be grateful to have this understanding. It says, Isaiah chapter 33, I'm reading KJV first, verse 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. You see, so the fear of Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI is our treasure. Us fearing Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, having this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and serving Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, that is a treasure unto us, man. All right, that is a treasure, because that's what's going to keep us stable in these last days. It says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time. So we having this wisdom, this understanding, this knowledge, that's what's going to keep us stable, because when you catch everybody else off guard, we're going to know what's going on. We're going to know what's happening. All right, we're going to be of a sound mind, hard as a rock. It says in the NLT, in that day he will be your sure foundation. You see, in that day he will be your sure foundation. Okay, so we're going to have a sure foundation in that day when everybody else is when the ground is crumbling underneath them, they're going to be losing it. It says, in that day he will be your sure foundation, providing a rich store of salvation, wisdom, and knowledge. Okay, providing a rich store of salvation, wisdom and knowledge. People are afraid of what they don't know. You see, so when a person doesn't know where their next meal is coming from, they become a cannibal. Okay, they do things that they wouldn't normally do. What's that commercial? What is it, the Snickers? They say you are not yourself when you're hungry. These people are not going to be themselves. They're going to turn to monsters. It says the fear of the Lord will be your treasure. So us fearing Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi, everything we done and do for Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi, and will continue to do for Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi, that's going to be our treasure, man. All right, that's what's going to keep us stable. That's what's going to keep us in a sound mind in these last days, man. All right, that's what this is all about. All right, what we do for Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi. Okay, let me play this back though, man. All right, I don't want to make this too long. My damn headphones about to die anyways. But I just want to speak on these particular topics because we see what's happening in the earth, man. And the Lord has blessed us to be able to understand. Most people don't even understand. The fact that we understand is a blessing. All right.
Developing across Australia and around the world, which is being labelled the biggest IT outage ever. Airports, banks, supermarkets, healthcare, government services and news organisations all affected. It happened suddenly and without warning, causing chaos as it impacts every aspect of our lives.
Utter confusion at airports across the country. The only notable arrival, a global tech outage bringing computer systems to their knees.
We've checked in online, but we haven't been able to get through.
All the kiosks were down, like online check-in was down, so just been waiting here and going to see what happens.
The planes may be able to fly, but the check-in system's grounded.
Check-in and departure system is still offline.
This was the moment Sky News was taken off air.
Part of what he had to say.
Fuzzy screens as the international blackout spread down under.
This is probably the biggest outage of computer systems globally that we've ever seen. If we think about the scale of the...
Look at this. It says, Joel chapter 9 verse 24 in the NLT, the whole earth is in the hands of the wicked, and the wicked are ruling right now, man. They're the ones that's doing this. They're orchestrating this. It says, and the Most High blinds the eyes of the judges. He is not, it's like if he's not one, it's like if he's not the one who does it, who is? And the Lord is the one that blinded these people, man. Okay? It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? You see? So the whole earth is in the hand of the wicked right now. And these devils are definitely doing wickedly, man. All right? They're definitely doing wickedly. And it's to an agenda. They have agenda 2025, agenda 2030. They got plans. And the part of their plans is that they want to see them come to fruition before this thing is all said and done. So they're on a time frame. All right, let me grab that too. They're on a time frame, man. This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, O heavens, in NLT, and you who live in the heavens rejoice. But terror will come on the earth and the sea, for the devil has come down to you in great anger. These devils about to come down with great wrath and anger. It says, knowing that he has little time. So they know their time is short. They have a little time. They're about to start spazzing out. They're about to really start cranking it up a notch, man. All right? And it's through the Spirit. And I've been seeing all the signs, man. I've been seeing all the signs. There's so many signs the Lord been showing it, in the heavens. They were saying how it was a meteorite that flew over the Statue of Liberty yesterday. These are all signs, man. Lord, I could go into that too, but these are all signs letting you know what time we in, and whether it was a meteorite or a chariot or wherever it was. That's a sign from Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi showing you that something is coming. It just happened to fly at all places. It happened to fly over the Statue of Liberty. What's going on? Okay, what is really going on? All right, let me get ready to close this out though. I want to land this plane. All right, because, hey, just know that this whole thing, as we know it, is about to change, man. All right, life as we know it.
Optus outage just last year. This is that globally.
Cabbies in the street, left in the lurch, all communications down.
Even a cab, you couldn't even get a cab. You couldn't even get on the bus. And like I said, all this was happening as I was out of the country. So I'm looking, I'm outside the country, and I'm seeing all this stuff happening inside the country. And I'm like, damn, bro, we, from the outside looking in, it's even more clear that America's through. America's finished. America's on its last days. America's about to be destroyed. It's clear as day. If you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, okay, it's clear as day.
I noticed thing around 3:55. I'm getting in on the tunnel with the full coverage. As soon as I go out, there's nothing happening.
Shoppers queued at the checkout, hit and miss if the register was working. Some supermarkets closing.
So pretty much everything stood still, okay? The Lord, that's how the Lord works, man. He made everybody stand still. They standing up there frozen, got a cart full of groceries, can't even, pay for their groceries. That's what's coming. The Lord is about to shut this place down, man. All right, and rightfully so.
Checkout, hit and miss if the register was working. Some supermarkets closing their doors altogether.
I think about 10% of them are working, maybe. Queue's quite long, and they've started telling people as they go in now that they're probably going to be waiting quite a while, I think. So, yeah, cash is king, I guess.
He said cash is king, I guess. You see? He said cash is king, I guess. Right. So, there you go. This system is about to shut down, man. All right, and rightfully so. Let's close out with this right here. Going into 2nd Ezra, chapter 6. 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Right, the end of this current rulership, this current world or era or age as we know it, and the beginning of it that followeth, where Jacob is going to be in power. It says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau, and for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You see? So Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So we are about to witness the end of this man's kingdom, the end of this man's world. Okay, and the whole world isn't going to explode and be destroyed in itself. No, Esau's world is coming to an end. Okay, not the whole world, but Esau's world. All right, his rulership, his kingdom, his systems are about to crash and crumble. And jumping down, it says, verse 22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. You go into the store, it's full, packed, shelves are, 144 call YAHAWASHI, 1144. That's the spirit. But shelves are, packed. Hey, this place is about to get shut down. Okay, it's going to be empty stores. It says the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. You're going to go into these stores and there's going to be nothing in these stores, man. They're going to shut them down. It says, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid, because you're going to hear all type of sirens and alarms going off. It's going to be a terrifying time. You're going to have people screaming. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. People are going to be fighting one against another like enemies. Why? Because they're going to be trying to fight for, goods, we're going to be fighting over the last pack of oodles and noodles. They're going to be fighting over the last can of beans, fighting over the last water bottle. Okay? It says, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. This place is going to get shut down. If the electricity go out, guess what? The water goes out. This place is going to be shut down, man. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. So this world as we know it is coming to an end. All right? This world as we know it is coming to an end. And with that, it's time to really, lock in, man. All right, it's time to really lock in. To hell with, having our minds thought, caught up in the ways of this world and this life. This shit is crashing before our eyes. All right, verse 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. So evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared. You see? So now the truth is being declared in the earth, man. The truth is being declared in the earth. YAHAWASHI is really about to turn this place upside down. And let me say this too. It's the truth that's doing it. Okay? It's the truth, because the truth is going out. Well, let me grab one more. Slakia. One more. I'll close out with this, Lord willing. Unless the Lord, lead me somewhere. You know how the Spirit moves, man. The Spirit it flows, all right? But because we teaching this truth, because the truth is going out, this is why this man's kingdom is coming to an end, all right? It says, Matthew chapter 24, verse 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. People going to be killing each other. That's why the Joker said what he said. These civilized people, they're going to eat each other. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So we got to endure. We got to endure through all this, no matter how bad it looks or how bad it gets. We got to endure through all this, man. Okay, in order to be saved. It says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And you got brothers all over the world teaching this gospel now, man. This word is being spread throughout the internet. It's going out throughout the whole world. Why? It says, and then shall the end come. So the more we preach this gospel, the more videos we do, the more, camps and, putting curses upon this place. All these things is what's crashing this society. All these things is what's destroying this place, man. And that's why we are grateful that the Lord has been able to use us. The Lord have found use of us, to be able to, forward his ministry, to forward his gospel. And in that, it's going to, bring this place to a halt, bring this place to its destruction. All right. So, hey, continue to pray, continue to send curses up upon America, man, in the Hebrew. All these things are important. We are closer to our salvation than we can ever imagine, man. All right. So, hey, continue to endure, fight, and strive for the truth unto death. With that being said, I'm going to say shalom, kwame sharala, ababa ball. Shalom.